Hey everybody, so it's Fawn and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on that copper eye with the deep plum vampy lip. I also went to the fair and my voice is kind of irritated, my throat's irritated, I'm a little sick, but we just gonna work it out, right? Gonna work it out. I'm gonna be doing my makeup a little bit differently because I'm gonna do a bunch of different things to get, it's gonna look basically the same, but I'm not gonna do it the same way. First things first, I'm actually gonna do this thing. I'm gonna carve out my eyebrows with concealer. And I am using the LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer in Fawn, which is closer to my skin tone to give me a mildly highlighted underbrow. Now I'm gonna take a little bit of Cool Tan, which is my highlighting shade, and I'm just gonna go right underneath where the highest point of my arc is to highlight. After that, I'm going to follow up with an actual primer. I'm going to use my sample of the Too Faced Shadow Insurance that I got with my chocolate bar and just pop it on my lids. We go into Coconut Cream first from my Too Faced Semi-Sweet palette. Next, let's take Mousse on a domed fluffy brush to contour the crease and upper area since I have deep set eyes. To really beef it up and give it some darkness because it still is a fall look, we're going to go into Truffled right here, and I'm using the domed crease brush from the Too Faced Teddy Bear Hair Set. And then to make it all even and smooth, go back in with your domed brush. And we're going to be using my two copper colors from my Looxi Beauty palette. We're using, this is Coppa Feel, and this one is Pennywise. And one is a satin and one is a metallic. And we're going to use them to make like an ombre halo-y look. We're going to apply the primer with a brush onto the eyelid, making a sticky take a shitty shader brush into, this is Pennywise from Looxi Beauty, and then we're going to take it all over the lid. Take my finger into, this is Coppa Feel, and then pop it onto the center of your lid. I just want to point out that you can tell the difference between when you add the metallic shade versus when you don't. There is a pop, it's a pop! It pops your eye open. Alright, and there you go. Creating a shiny, coppery halo on your eyelid. Next, we're going to go in with a primer. I'm going to use the Rimmel London Stay Matte Primer. Then I'm going to take my Cover FX Correct Click around the edges of my face. This is my Little Chuck Bastard brush. You guys remember him. He is an eBay brush that reminds me of the Morphe M4444. And I'm just going to use him to buff in my orange corrector into the outer part of my face and around the mouth. I have a sample of the YSL Touche Eclat in B70. I'm going to use my IT Cosmetics Love is the foundation brush to just blend that in. Next, we're going to do the highlight concealing thing. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to conceal with Fawn from the Pro Conceal line, which is my skin. And I'm going to blend it in with my beauty blender. When I want the more intense highlight like under my eyes, I'm going to take Cool Tan, and I'm going to take less of it than I would the other one. Speaking of contour, if you saw my last video, then you know I'm trying out the Covergirl True Blend contour palette. I'm going to use the contour shade with my beauty blender. I take the clean side and just dip it in there. And then using the side I blended my highlighter with, I just clean up the bottom of my contour, pointing it in the right directions. Then I'm going to set my face using my Covergirl Lasting Matte Pressed Powder in G410 Golden. Do you see that pan? For blush, this is a different blush than the one I used in the video, in the picture. But for blush, I'm going to use the Milani Rose Powder Blush in Romantic Rose. We're going to use the Divine highlight from Looxi Beauty. Divine is a rose goldy kind of color, almost copper. For the brows, I was going to use dip brow, but instead I'm just going to fill them in with Puddin' from my Chocolate Bar palette. I'm going to be honest with you guys. You guys know I'm terrible at doing my brows, so I'm just speeding through this and on to the next thing. And then set your brows with a clear brow gel. And since we're real close to it anyway, go ahead and put on my new favorite mascara, the Max Factor X Masterpiece Max Mascara. Alright guys, we are almost done. Whew. Sorry, got really hot. Last thing is always the best thing, the lip color, and I'm using my Makeup Monsters liquid lipstick in Maroon Masquerade. So then we're just gonna finish it all off with my favorite setting spray. The thing now still in the mini size, the Boscia White Charcoal Mattifying Makeup Setting Spray. Pro tip, don't apply your non-waterproof mascara before you apply setting spray. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry my slow-mos probably have a big flaw in them, but really? You've seen the photo, I posted the photo, you've seen it already. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I halfway did. If I wasn't sweating to death in my bathroom, like literally. If you like this video, you should leave a thumbs up. If you think that this look is beautiful, if you can think of something that I should change to make it even more insanely pretty, go ahead and leave it in the comments. If you do this look, you should tag me in it. I'm at SoIt'sSparrow on Instagram and Twitter and Tumblr. And if you like anything that I do, everything that I do, go ahead and subscribe. I appreciate it. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!